What's up, Capricorn? It's your girl Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic, and today we are going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024. My friends, if you're into these kinds of videos, I ask that you please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I'll make more. By the way, one of you is receiving a free reading at the end of this one, but you're going to have to stay to find out who. And if you'd like to be eligible to win one of these free readings, you have to do three things. Number one, make sure that you are following or you're subscribed to this channel. Number two, make sure that you like this video. And of course, make sure that you leave, number three, your full name in the comments below. That way I can shout you out. Okay? All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024. Highest vibrational messages for the sign Capricorn. What is Capricorn transforming? Which chakras, which energetic center points is Capricorn transforming? Oh my goodness. So Capricorn, I have to tell you that upon performing Scorpio's reading, I had to pause due to tech issues, but also because I was overwhelmingly busy. And I just have to share that because I take everything literal when it comes to these readings. And the fact that I have, appointments with myself to do this, and maybe things don't fall through or they do fall through, everything matters. And I just wanted to share that if you are delayed in some things, or if you are responding back to things now, if you are just catching up, if you are overwhelmed with energy, if you are very busy, if you are booked and blessed, if you are having to, attend to, you have pending conversations, pending meetings, pending things, yes, just know, yes, this is what's happening. Okay, so let's dive in to see what it is that you are transforming, Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn, this is interesting. Okay, well, we're just going to read it through. So you have one card that came through, and then we're also going to read the bottom of the deck. All right, so the card that comes through for you, Capricorn, is number 35, a tall tale. Wow. Okay. A tall tale. So 3 and 5, this is a 35 card. 3 and 5 is an 8. The number 8 is symbolic for being infinite or karmic or even quantum. So like dealing with the past, the future, and the present moment as one, where it's like layered and you can just be in this one moment and move into quite any one of them without having to actually move your body, but through experience internally. So it's that quantum nature. The number 8. Now, the throat chakra is located, of course, in the center part of your throat. It's also the blue hue color, and it really identifies with the theme of life of expression. So today we're really talking about April for you, activating your communication skills, your ability to express yourself authentically, right? Very aligned to how you feel and how you want to express yourself and how you want to show up, right? It's also not just how you show up and not also how you communicate, but it's also about how you're listening, because communication is two ways, right? It's expressing yourself and talking and getting the message out, but it's also about listening. Listening also has a twofold, right, concept, where one is you're listening to others and their feedback. So that's a conversation that you're having with others. But now the second form of it potentially can be the conversation you're having with yourself. So are you listening to your thoughts? Are you listening to yourself? And if you are, what are those thoughts? What are you saying to yourself? And now I say it like that because a tall tale, Capricorn, is actually the idea around you kind of extending the truth, or you kind of exaggerating the truth, or you kind of, white lying a little bit. And I know that this, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is just the card that comes through, and I am the messenger. And of course, I don't enjoy, being the messenger of like a dense topic, but you're here to receive a message. So I'm going to read to you what comes forward. And of course, like I said, just take what resonates. And if what doesn't resonate, just toss it to the side. But essentially, this card talking about your throat is the form of expression for yourself is like you have told yourself this tall tale You have told yourself, or you have been speaking about something in not in its true alignment. That's just what it is, which is very rare for you, because honestly, Capricorn, you're someone who speaks mostly honest. You're very, you have integrity. Capricorn has integrity, especially at work. So I'm kind of thinking like, I think Capricorn, this is more so like you not being honest with how much of a badass you are. Seriously, I just felt that hint right now. Like, I was kind of worried at the beginning of this reading, looking at things, like even the bottom of the deck. I'm like, what do you mean? This is Capricorn. Like, Capricorn is a boss bitch. If you're a female or identify with femme energy, and if you don't, then you're just a boss. you know? So I was like, what do you mean? What's going on? And to be honest with you, the way I see it now is like you've been self-sabotaging potentially, or you've been being super over analytical of yourself, or you've been like telling yourself a tall tale, meaning like, you know, just something to the extent, I don't want to say anything specific because it might not resonate, but I just want to say that you haven't really been seeing yourself in the most authentic way. Therefore, you haven't been communicating with yourself and the true about yourself, the true nature of your gifts, of your abilities. It's almost like you have been this plastic, wooden toy pretending to be it when you're actually a real boy. Mic drop. I just want to say that because that's really what I feel. Sorry, we wanted to be sassy. I mean, we always are, but I would just want to get the reading out. I had a class. Sorry, guys. So I just want to say though, for real, Capricorn, like the bottom of your deck, it's smoke and mirrors. Like take what resonates, leave the rest. But number 42. And 4 and 6 is a hermit number, so it goes back into itself. So okay, yeah, like this is giving energy, Capricorn. Like you kind of have not been in your full light because you haven't truly been wanting to see it. Like, I don't know if it's because you feel like a huge responsibility to be in your light. I don't know if it's because you feel tired because you're always the boss. I don't know if it's because you're overwhelmed. I don't know if it's because, again, like, it could be a bunch of things. But this is giving, like, you have been in smoke and mirrors. Things have not been true for a while. And something in April, you're becoming aware of that. You're like, wait, I've been sleeping on myself. That's not true. I do enjoy that. I've been doing that for so long that I forgot that I enjoyed that. I'm actually very effective when I do this. I'm such a leader when I do that. I'm actually so productive here. And do you see what I'm doing there? Like, this is kind of what Capricorn is up to in April 2024. It's kind of like you're realizing that you've been telling yourself a lie, a white lie. You have slept on yourself. Things haven't been really clear. And you're waking up to this experience, okay? What would I recommend for you, Capricorn, for the month of April 2024? Honestly, like, maybe a combination of things, but I do recommend intuitive stretch. And if you're not sure what that is, it's a 45-minute practice for the growing intuitive. But it doesn't have to be 45 minutes. I offer the classes here on this channel. Some of them you'll find here, and some of them you'll find on its own separate channel if you want more updated ones. But essentially, it's a meditation in motion, and it allows you to ground yourself so that way you can have more chances or more opportunity to actually listen to yourself, listen to your thoughts and your feelings, because feelings and memory sometimes is stored, if not always, in the body through muscles. And when we tighten those muscles just through daily activities and consistency, they become tight, and so does holding in those emotions. So releasing them can also just provide more flow. But anyways, when you do that, it allows you to also have better understanding within yourself, because things can marinate, things can move. So intuitive stretch is what I would highly recommend for you. I would also recommend for you to grab a Post-it note. I don't know why I see this so vividly, Capricorn, for you. Grab a Post-it note, and I want you to put this Post-it note where you can see it every day, almost like in your bathroom mirror when you walk to do, like, you're cleaning your hands, brushing your teeth. And I want you to write in that Post-it note something that's very honest about yourself, like a great quality, not judgmental, where you're like, I could work harder, I am smarter when, work hard, play hard, like none of that. you're a boss bitch. You're a boss. Period. You're a leader. And you need to own to that. You need to own up to that. So something of that nature, right, on that post-it note, and keep it somewhere where you can see it for this month, maybe even for longer, but definitely for this month, okay? Also would encourage you to consider doing some movement classes like the ones I have on the channel, like dance follow along, dance cardio, maybe some strength training classes. I got all kinds of things here, fitness related. Take a look at the channel, see what serves you, because I definitely believe that having more flow in your body will offer you more flow internally. And whatever happens internally will definitely occur externally for you, because it's a matter of perception and working with your own inner verse and not anybody else's. So if this resonates with you, if you stayed till this part of the video, thank you so much, Capricorn. Give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I'll make more. Maybe send it to someone that may resonate with this. And the winner of the free reading for this one is, drumroll please, it is over on TikTok at Luisa Silvestre 50. That is Luisa Silvestre. Thank you so much, Luisa. All right, you guys, if you're staying with us, thank you so much. And if you're not, I'll see you next time. So, Luisa, let's go ahead and see what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024, my friend. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. I am happy to empower you, uplift you, and serve you. Amazing. Let's give this one more shuffle. And then let's see what Luisa Silvestre is transforming in the month of April 2024. Okay, mi amiga. Are you Portuguese? Brazilian? All right. Luisa Silvestre. What is Luisa Silvestre transforming in April 2024? Which chakra or which chakras or which energetic center points is Luisa transforming? Thank you for these messages. All right, let's see. We have one card that came through. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. Let's see. Are you ready, Luisa? Wow. 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 Okay, Luisa, you need to know, I've never had this combination of cards before, like on my table, ever. This is really unique, very interesting. Wow. Basically, your spread right now, like the card that came through and also the bottom of the deck, both of them are this kind of the similar cards where it's like you're very unsure of where you are headed. You are unsure of where you are or where you are going. There's uncertainty in the path or in your trajectory. That's the energy that this is giving. Okay, wow. Both of these cards, not one of them. One of them is giving that energy, but another one is too. So it's like double confirmation and double emphasis that you are feeling, according to the messages, according to the cards, that you are feeling extremely like just in the center of the hurricane. You're like, where am I going? Where am I going with this? What is happening with my life? Which direction do I take? Which path do I go on? Like, it's that kind of, thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. So the card that comes through for you, Luisa, is number 40, the land between. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So the land between, essentially, is a third eye card. The third eye is about your own inner guidance, right? Like where you naturally, organically feel called to or pulled to and you align with. Not being told what to do, but you feeling connected and aligned to be going into that direction. Now, the land in between, though, is a very interesting card because the land between talks about the fact that you are no longer where you once were and you are not where you technically want to be, but you are in between that. And the in-between part of that is actually one of the more important parts and highlights of your life, because this is the potential stage. This is the metamorphosis stage. This is the stage, the chrysalis stage, if you will, where you start to learn about new qualities of yourself. This is where you start to tap into the part of you that you haven't ever before, and it begins to give birth to a new Luisa. And you'll always look back at this time frame or this space that you were in, and whether it was enjoyable or whether it was not, you will always look back at this time frame and thank it, because for this time frame you have to thank it because it helped you become the person that you ultimately wanted to become or are going to become, since we're not there yet. So it's to say that enjoy the land in between, because it's temporary, it's not forever. And in fact, this is such a beautiful space to be in because it's going to give birth to a new version of you. So have more respect, essentially, is what this is saying, in the land in between. The bottom of the deck for you, Luisa, is the Uncharted Sea, number 46. Do you see what I'm saying? The land between and Uncharted Sea. One is like lost in the middle, right, of like a wild sea, and the other one is just hanging in the middle of the land in between, not knowing. Like, wow. So this is telling me kind of like intuitively, you are, okay, so 46 is a crown chakra card. The crown sits at the top of the scalp, and this is your connection to your life source, your spirituality, your God, right? Your God self, or your connection to God, or your connection to this life experience. Uncharted Sea is about you like having full faith and trust that everything is going to turn out as it is. So it's kind of in your spirituality, you're kind of like, I don't know what to pray for. I don't know what to pray to. I'm not sure if I believe this. I don't know if I believe that. I'm a little bit unsure if life is going to grant me this opportunity or protect me or secure me, or if I'll get that or not, right? It's that thing. And it's basically stating in this time frame that you're in, physically speaking, where you're not sure where to go with which direction for your career or for your romantic life or your intimacy or your family or for your own personal growth, that this moment that you're in right now is so powerful, Luisa, that it's also saying this is also going to contribute back to your spirituality. It's gonna even expand the way that you look at life and the way that you look at God and the way that you look at yourself in relation to living in a different way. Like, this month is going to be explosive for you to really trust yourself. Essentially, this is all about trust. This is all about trust in yourself, and of course trusting in the universe, because one cannot live without the other. If you cease to exist, so does the universe for you, because there's no recollection, right? There's no awareness. So both the universe and you both work together in co-creative experiences. Okay, what would I recommend for you, Luisa? I would recommend, honestly, intuitive stretch. I would recommend for you to take a look at the channel and see which intuitive stretch class calls to you. Start working on that inner guidance and your intuition, because that's what you're going to need for this time frame that you're in, is to work on your inner guidance. So intuitive stretch helps you do that. You can also, consider being more intuitive with what you do. So if you feel like going somewhere, go there. If you feel like doing something, do that. If you feel like eating this, then eat that, right? It's just allowing yourself to work on your own energetics and your own autonomy and your own compass. So that's something that I would highly recommend for you to do, especially intuitive stretch. If you want more updated classes, because I know some of them here are a little bit outdated, take a look at the description box below and look out for some more updated classes through the link that I have down there below. It'll take you to the Intuitive Stretch channel, okay? Other than that, Louisa, thank you so much for your support. Please give this a like if you enjoyed this, and until the next one, I'll see you then, my friend. Bye.